A Journey into the Zone. Chapter 1. Entering the Zone. Alex was an 18-year-old with a taste for adventure. He had heard stories about the Zone, a mysterious place full of danger and secrets. The Zone was a vast area surrounding the ruins of the Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant, filled with strange anomalies, unusual phenomena, and mutant creatures, animals changed by radiation. For years, it had been a forbidden land, but now, Alex was determined to enter it. The day finally arrived. Alex packed his backpack with supplies, food, water, a flashlight, and a small weapon for protection. He had also bought a map from a shady dealer, someone not trustworthy, showing paths that other stalkers, those who ventured into the Zone, had taken before. As he approached the entrance, he felt a mix of excitement and fear. The tall, rusted gate stood before him, creaking, making a high-pitched sound in the wind. Chapter 2. The First Encounter. As Alex stepped through the gates, he saw the world around him change. The air felt thicker, and the sounds of the city faded away, replaced by an eerie, strange and frightening silence. Trees twisted into unnatural shapes, and the ground was littered with the remains of old buildings and vehicles, left to decay, to slowly be destroyed. Suddenly, Alex heard a noise. He turned and saw a figure approaching. It was a man, dressed in tattered, old and torn clothing, carrying a large backpack. The man introduced himself as Sergei, a seasoned stalker. He warned Alex about the dangers of the Zone. "You must be careful. This place is not like the outside world. Trust no one and always watch your back." Sergei offered to guide Alex for a while, and Alex accepted, grateful for the help. Together, they walked deeper into the Zone, navigating through dense forests and abandoned villages. The buildings were crumbling, breaking into small pieces, and the streets were overgrown with weeds. Chapter 3. The Abandoned Laboratory. After hours of walking, they reached an old laboratory. The building was almost hidden by the forest, its windows broken and walls covered in moss. Sergei explained that this was once a research facility where scientists conducted experiments on the anomalies and mutants. Inside, the air was stale, unpleasant because it is old and not fresh, and the floor was covered in dust. They found old documents scattered on desks, detailing experiments that went horribly wrong. Alex felt a chill as he read about creatures created by radiation, now roaming, wandering without a clear purpose, the Zone. In one of the rooms, they discovered a hidden stash, a secret place where things are stored, of supplies, medical kits, food rations, and strange devices. Sergei took some of the items, explaining that they could be valuable for trading with other stalkers. Chapter 4. Anomaly. Field. Continuing their journey, they came across a field filled with anomalies. These were invisible traps, distorting, changing the normal shape, the air around them. Sergei threw a small bolt into the field, and it disappeared with a loud crackle. "Stay close," he whispered, "and follow my steps exactly." They carefully navigated through the anomalies, using bolts to reveal the hidden dangers. Each step was tense, but Alex followed Sergei's lead. On the other side of the field, they found a safe spot to rest. As they sat down, Alex realized how much he still had to learn about the Zone. Chapter 5. The Mutant Attack. Just as they were about to continue, they heard growls, low, threatening sounds made by animals. A pack of mutants emerged from the shadows, their eyes glowing in the dim light. Sergei and Alex quickly grabbed their weapons. The fight was intense, with the mutants attacking fiercely, with a lot of force and determination. Alex managed to fend off, to defend against a mutant with his knife, while Sergei skillfully shot at the others. After a few minutes, the mutants retreated, leaving the two stalkers exhausted but alive. Sergei smiled. "Welcome to the Zone, Alex. This is just the beginning." Chapter 6. A new camp. They decided to head towards a known stalker camp where they could find safety in numbers. The camp was located in an old factory, its high walls providing some protection against the dangers of the zone. As they approached, they saw other stalkers moving around, fixing equipment and sharing stories. The leader of the camp, an older man named Boris, welcomed them. He was impressed by Alex's courage and offered him a place in the camp. Here, Alex would learn more about the zone, its secrets, and how to survive. The camp was a bustling, full of activity place, with makeshift tents and fires burning for warmth. Chapter 7. The Mysterious Signal. One night, while sitting around the fire, they received a mysterious radio signal. It was a voice speaking in a language they couldn't understand. Boris explained that there were many such signals in the zone, often leading to hidden treasures or terrible traps. Intrigued, interested, and curious, Alex decided to investigate the signal. With Sergei's guidance and the support of the camp, he prepared for a new journey deeper into the zone. Each day brought new challenges, but also new discoveries. Chapter 8. Deeper into the unknown. As Alex ventured further, he encountered other stalkers, some friendly, others not. He saw more strange phenomena and battled more mutants. The landscape of the zone was constantly changing, with each area holding its own mysteries. From abandoned schools to underground bunkers, Alex explored it all. He learned to trust his instincts and rely on his new friends. Together, they uncovered the secrets of the zone piece by piece. Every artifact and object from the past they found, every mutant they defeated, brought them closer to understanding this enigmatic, mysterious place. Chapter 9. The Final Challenge. Months passed, and Alex became a seasoned stalker. He discovered his own path in the zone, making a name for himself. But the greatest challenge still lay ahead. A powerful anomaly known as the Heart of the Zone was said to grant wishes, but was guarded by the most fearsome mutants. Determined to reach it, Alex gathered a team of trusted stalkers. They set off on their final journey, facing unimaginable dangers and making sacrifices along the way. The closer they got, the more they realized that the true treasure of the zone was not the power it held, but the bonds they had formed. Chapter 10. A New Beginning. After a fierce battle, Alex and his team reached the heart of the zone. They stood in awe, a feeling of respect and wonder at its power. Each of them made a silent wish, not for riches or power, but for the strength to protect their friends and the courage to face whatever came next. Leaving the heart of the zone behind, they returned to the camp as heroes. Alex knew that his journey was far from over. The zone was a place of endless adventure, and he was ready to face it, armed with knowledge, experience, and the support of his friends. In the end, Alex understood that the zone was not just a place of danger, but also a land of discovery and camaraderie, a feeling of friendship among people. And with that, his story had only just begun.